It is still raining. Our little rest and change of shoes also included me drinking 2 beers. That's the kind of holiday this is. It's kind of like the best bits of last year's holiday combined with our Disney holidays. That's not to suggest that like the best things about last year's holiday was just getting drunk every day. We're gonna go to Magic Kingdom now, so the beer will stop. Apart from with the meal. Well, it's a bit wet, and we're in Magic Kingdom, and my battery's about to die on the GoPro because it's raining, unfortunately. Well, the battery's not about to die because it's raining, but you know what I mean. And we arrive here as the Rainy Day Parade occurs, which we've never seen. Gemma's found the villain's backpack that someone sent over to us the other day.
So it's $70.
You tempted?
I am, yeah.
I'm more than happy for you to buy that if you want to use the rest of the balance on the card.
I think about it. There's lots of them, so I think we can buy it right now while it's raining.
Well, but you're happy to buy it. Yeah, there will be a lot of camera changing because of the weather, so when we're indoors we'll try and get good footage. When we're outdoors it will unfortunately have to be the GoPro. There are plots to replace the GoPro, but we'll see what happens. That's nice.
It's just amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
I absolutely love it.
Do you prefer that one to the villain's bag?
It's not got a lot of pockets in there, but
I'm sure you'd find a way.
like that. It's just so pretty. And it's Pocahontas.
How much is that one?
90.
Oh, that's not too bad as well.
I'm going to see how much it is at home.
For a decent quality bag, that's not bad.
It at home, so
Oh, I see. Okay, so you might wear it. And we are back on GoPro cam. At least I've got a handle this time, so hopefully it's just a little smoother. We did get some scrim this year. First time we've ever been in Main Street's had it. Wasn't there a... Oh no, there wasn't a bit the other side. That's been there, yeah. I knew that was arriving. I'd seen some updates on Twitter. Yes, it was. Yeah. But it doesn't get in the way too much, so. The crowds are quite light. I think the weather's put quite a lot of people off. That's good. For Sunday evening as well. We are hoping to stay here until close. Weather is irrelevant to us. We have prepared for the weather. Yeah, we're at home with the rain.
We are one with the rain.
It's almost like we were here just under a week ago. Meeting Sarah. On our ill-advised first night out in the parks.
I had fun.
Yeah, it was good. I didn't say it was a bad idea, it was just ill-advised.
I enjoyed riding Space Mountain that first night.
Yeah, it was good. So what time is our reservation tonight?
It's 5 past. So.
Oh great, so we timed that really well actually. Yeah, Gemma's really hungry. This is...
Oh, I was really hungry.
So the food at Liberty Tree Tavern is very similar to what we had at Garden Grill the other day.
Yep.
Which is basically... Our plan was that we quite fancied a Sunday roast, and this is the closest we'll get. Yeah, yeah. Thanksgiving dinner will be the closest. Yeah.
But different pudding.
A different pudding. And this is one of the locations where you can get a beer in Walt Disney World now, so we can have a beer to wash our dinner down. Yeah.
It's not the quick service.
But from then on out, I'm gonna have to go stone cold. No alcohol. I could probably use some caffeine actually. Gemma's dragging me into the Christmas shop. I did just agree that we could go in here. Say again? That's a good idea. One thing we noticed this year, we mentioned it in the Christmas shop the other day, there aren't any metal Christmas decorations for 2018 that we can see.
Flat metal ones.
But it is nice to get a change, so we picked that one, didn't we?
Yeah, I do like that one.
Because our tree's got yeah, that is true.
I also like this one.
That is nice, yeah.
I'd probably unhook it and just use it as like a statue somewhere, as opposed to on the tree.
Okay.
That's the good thing about these, you can just look and
These ones sink.
yeah. Hat boxes.
Yeah.
On the bride.
Why do I point these things out? I might find another decoration that Gemma likes. Costing me more money. No, they're cool. I'm only messing.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Every Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, we might have to have 2 decorations this year.
Because that one says, I'm sure they can put 2018 on it because they did it on that one for us, didn't they?
I don't think it needs it.
No.
And I wouldn't know where you'd put it anyway.
No, I do like that one though.
Yeah, it's nice.
I've not seen that one anywhere else.
May have to come back for that one. It's cute as well.
There's a 2018 up in the corner.
Yeah, it's
there.
been painted on.
Yeah, this is nice. You just take whatever decoration you want and you put it on. You can go and check in early.
Yeah, we could go do that, couldn't we?
I just fly over.
It's a nice evening. I mean, I know it's a bit wet, but it's quite, temperature-wise, it's quite pleasant. I love that there are people still going on Splash Mountain as well.
But they've all got the ponchos on anyway, so you may as well.
Yeah, fair point. And we're eating here tonight, so we're going to go and check in.
Yeah, may as well.
So the wonders that they were running about 15 minutes late. Our reservation was 20 past and 22 minutes past. They called their name out.
Yeah.
So,
everyone cheers.
Yeah, they're running really well on time as far as we're concerned. I think maybe bigger groups would probably have a little bit of a delay, but otherwise it's fine. Look at my hair again. Marty! It goes a bit dark brown when it goes a bit, it gets a bit wet, frizziness. So it's another family style buffet, and we've ordered a beer apiece as well, because you can get that in the dining plan.
No, why?
They brought over a nice starter of a dressed salad. I'm not a fan of salad dressings with vinegar in though, so I'm saving myself for the main course. I had a little bit, not for me. Also, yes, we are on dining plan and we ordered alcohol in here. I got the Sam Adams IPA, 16 ounce. And Gemma got the Boston Lager, was it? Again, 16 ounce. I've got to say, we enjoyed the Garden Grill the other night, and the the menu in here is very similar. But blimey, look at how much food they just delivered us. Just between the two of us. We have green beans, mac and cheese, mash, pork, turkey, beef, stuffing.
Look at the pork,
cranberry sauce, of course, and a white gravy.
That's nice, that gravy.
And Gemma really likes that, so we'll give that a try as well. So a more sensible sized dessert in here. So we'll probably share this one 50-50, just like Gemma's done there. What is this one?
Ooey toffee cake.
Ooey gooey toffee cake. Let's see what. Let's get the hot take on what Gemma thinks of ooey gooey toffee cake. They're good.
Crunchy piece of toffee on top of it.
Oh my. So, did you enjoy the Tree Tavern?
It was lovely.
Yeah, it was very nice, wasn't it?
I am stuffed. I need rolls and Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, the dessert. Ooh, the dessert was nice.
The dessert was amazing. It was like a cookie with toffee in the middle, and then ice cream on the top, and then chocolate chips and little crunchy toffee pieces.
It was really nice.
It lasted about 5 seconds.
Yes.
It was that good.
And we could have had seconds on the dessert,
yeah.
or even the salad, which we didn't eat much of. No, stuffed.
Absolutely stuffed. Now we're going to go and break a doom buggy.
Yep, we're going to go and sit in a doom buggy, and then you'll just hear Haunted Mansion going as it tries to drag us around.
The grim ghost will come and push us off the ride.
Yeah. A very soggy looking Haunted Mansion today, with a 30-minute wait. So apparently the rain has...
Ghost host one.
Apparently the rain hasn't put people off visiting, has it? I still miss the boats down there.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we come they'll be here. Oh yeah? We'll see you on the other side. So we are now jumping on Gemma's favourite ride of, I suppose, Magic Kingdom. Now she's ridden Flight of Passage. We're gonna get some It's a Small World. Yeah. This is Magic Kingdom's Flight of Passage, did you just say? Yeah. Okay. Also, we bumped into Steve again. Hello.
Hey!
Purely by accident, didn't we?
Yeah.
We were trying to avoid him, but we just... That's not true at all, don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
This one's for Stevie.
Look kids, Big Ben, Parliament.
Tower Bridge. Proper fashion.
Tartan Hills of Scotland.
He's a Small World MVP, the Ducks.
The Ducks. Oh, and the panda. Look at the panda.
The rhino. Yep, we are queuing to get off.
Yep.
Gotta get used to this music.
So it's in English when we go through now.
Oh yeah. 4 hours later. And just a reminder of the best characters in the ride. Jam, what's goodbye in Spanish?
Adios.
Oh dear. So Gemma, what will be our next fast pass?
It'll be another fast pass for Space Mountain.
Third time's the charm.
I have a feeling we've got it again as well, you know.
And that was Space Mountain round 3 for this trip. Not in once, that would be over the top. Pretty good view tonight.
Yeah.
Gemma's favourite shot.
Wait.
Nice to bump into Steve again.
Yeah.
He's a lot of fun and we had a real good fun on
It's a Small World.
we made him ride It's a Small World and real good fun on Space Mountain as well. So we are now getting ourselves a spec for Happily Ever After for the first time.
Yeah.
Weather is not too bad, is it? A little bit rainy, so the camera may have to change out if it gets worse, but we'll see how we get on.
Want to just stay here?
We can do, yeah.
It's view, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think about the road and everything? So I'm happy to just stay here.
We've stood here before for wishes in the past. We stood like that. So yeah, we know it's a pretty good view. Well, the rain's picked up a little bit. We've found a nice little spot for Happily Ever After. Still quite busy here. You ready? Happily Ever After. How long have you got to wait now?
10 minutes.
pages. Thank you for joining us this evening for our nighttime spectacular, Happily Ever After.
So of course, being over at Rapunzel's Tower, we had to get the special shot, didn't we? Which they did a fantastic job on.
I've shared my favourite out of all the pictures and stuff on our Instagram stories already.
Yeah, and I will pop the photographs in here.
Sorry, I doubt myself.
I will pop the photos in here. She didn't say it that time. Our next fast pass is Big Thunder Mountain.
In the dark and the rain.
In the dark, in the rain, over the other side of the park, well, the other side of the lake. Park closes at 11 and it's currently what? 10, so we've got about an hour. Of course, because of the weather and the shows we've just been on, a lot of the rides a few times have just dropped. So we just checked Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, we're showing 35 minutes, which I've never seen. Anyone for Splash Mountain in the rain, in the dark? Oh yeah, look at that. Tonight's bonus fireworks. Yeah, before I was rudely interrupted. Anyone for Splash Mountain in the dark, in the rain? At last check it was showing a 5-minute queue. Well, the rain came back a little bit. So I'm being sparing with the use of the camera because I don't want to get it broken with rain. But we're across the front of the partner statue and Gemma's just getting a picture. Beautiful night really, considering it's raining. As in, just a nice atmosphere. And the park has really emptied off. We managed to get one last fast pass for Buzz Lightyear, so we're going to head across and do that. Which means tomorrow's start doesn't have to be quite so early because that was our first fast pass. Yeah. So we'll move that back to something else maybe. Yeah. So we made it over to Tomorrowland and we're going to go on Space Ranger spin now. It's still raining as you can probably tell. Just check the forecast again and yeah, pretty much on and off for the rest of the week. Hopefully it'll just be like typical Florida weather where we just get a bit of rain at some point during the day, but we'll see what happens. Told you we'd make amends for the last trip when we didn't ride this. We're doing it twice this route. This is a really good way to go when it's raining at least. Most of this ride's under shelter, so fingers crossed we won't get too wet. Ponchos on people move it. It's a new thing, hashtag ponchos on people move it. Yeah. Gemma won. Gemma Booten beat me soundly. I got like half the score she got. And I was spinning it. Well actually I say I was spinning it, but if I let go of the lever it just spun whatever you did. Maybe the trick is to just leave it, I don't know.
The rain isn't that heavy, but
no, it's not.
Because you were walking all the way across the park, that car punches on. Because figuring out we've just been on Big Thunder Mountain in the dark and the rain. Absolutely flipped away.
Yeah. As we came out of the station, it was just rain everywhere. Oh no, can we go back in?
It was fun though.
And one of the lift hills on Big Thunder Mountain is outdoors, so that was fun.
It was fun.
It was. You had a good night?
Yeah, it's been really good.
It has, hasn't it? So we're going to try and stay as long as the park is effectively officially open.
Yeah.
We're just trying to avoid, we're gone blurred. We're just trying to avoid all the crowds for the buses on the way out. So we'll see how we do.
Oh, and the machine is empty now.
Yeah, and the camera really doesn't like people moving, changing light. We're going indoors. So the intention is that we go into the dark, but we stay in the park until it closes, so that we can miss all the busy buzzes, which we're thinking won't be a problem tonight because it's really quiet. Yeah. So while it's quiet, we're just riding what we can as quick as we can.
Yeah.
Should be fun. Okay, you got the shops even empty.
Speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
People are still queuing for the Tomorrowland Speedway, but it is only running one track, I think, or possibly two. No, it is running one track by the looks of it. Everyone's on the third track. Hey, you waving it? Oh, no one waved at me. Nobody waved at me. Go on then. We just got one person looking at us with a really bemused look on his face. To be fair, to look at us.
One of the real wonders of our world, Space Mountain. Blast
I
off
wouldn't
on a
wave at us either.
high-speed outer space adventure and careen through the cosmos.
Somewhere out there is Space Mountain. And we're back out the other side. I just saw the cone. People Mover cone was on the back seat of that one.
Different high-flying adventure. Hop on board the Astro Orbiter. Your own spacecraft gives you take a spin around the planets and ascend to otherworldly heights.
Please count as a 40-minute wait.
Blimey. We'll not do Space Mountain in our evening mooch. Yeah, we have, yeah.
We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Inside this rotating theater, more families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of everyone here at Magic Kingdom, we thank you for joining us today for a magical gathering of family, friends, fun, and fantasy. We hope that your magical journey with us has created wonderful memories that will last a lifetime. Walt Disney said that the Magic Kingdom is a world of imagination, hopes, and dreams. In this timeless land of enchantment, magic and make-believe are reborn, and fairy tales come true. The Magic Kingdom is a place for the young and the young at heart. A special place where when you wish upon a star, until we see you again, have a safe trip home. Thank you and good night.
So long, everybody. See you soon.
Heading off. We managed to catch the end, sure.
We got a kiss goodnight.
Hmm?
We got a kiss goodnight.
We got a kiss goodnight, we did. We're gonna go and see how busy the bus is.
Yeah.
Had a good day?
Oh, that lovely day.
Good. I think I've asked you that about 10 times now. I'm pleased.
It's getting better every day, isn't it?
Yeah?
It was a really good afternoon sat in Jacqueline's Youth Bar. Got past the room in plenty of time. Fab meal. Got the photos that we wanted, the 2 different lantern photos. Got on loads of rides.
Yep.
Really good.
You went 0 times.
It's been great. So I'm going to dry this camera and then we're going to call it a night there, I think. Good night.